tempo group. I think for those fans that watched us play at the end of last season and that style of play, we were a full court team, both defensively and offensively. We were getting out and running and looking to score early in our offense, getting a lot of stuff at the rim, and being disruptive with our defense, particularly with Mika coming in and now joining Dylan in that 4 spot. I think we can really wreak some havoc with some other teams and make some other point guards really uncomfortable. So that style of play I think is going to be very exciting for us. I think it's going to be exciting for the fans. Obviously we expect it to be successful for us. That's why we're going with it. As far as the remaining positions, we've got 2 import spots left. One of them will be a big, a 5 who can swing down into the 4 spot as well and help us there on the boards and with our defence and some shot blocking, as well as being able to score on the low post. The other spot will be a combination 1-2 kind of player, but somebody who can definitely run the 1 spot for us. As those of you who remember Kevin Braswell coming in and doing a good job for us, that type of play, if not Kevin, somebody like Kevin. And I think that'll give us a nice round of mix, and we will be 10 deep and we'll get up and down and run and play an exciting round of basketball. To have that number of Kiwis on the team, I think it's great for the fans. I think it's great for the team because, as we all know, the Kiwis have a certain passion when they play together, and certainly the group, or the strength of the group, is greater than the individual parts when they play together, and that's an exciting thing. I'm interested to see actually what impact it does have. I guess we assume that it's going to open up the game a bit more and give everybody a bit more space to penetrate to the rim. Obviously the distance of the 3-point line, I think we'll find some guys out. I think for the great shooters it won't make a difference, they'll just make the adjustment, and they've got good styles, and it'll just be a case of practicing the extra distance, and it won't make too much difference, as the NBA has shown with their move in their line. I think for the guys who struggle currently, so probably the high 30% shooters or the mid 30% shooters, but their techniques will get found out with the extra half a metre, and I think you could see their percentages dropping off. So the 3-point line should spread the floor, provided of course you have the 3-point shooters to make the defence guard to the 3-point line. If you do that, give people more room to operate, should give the post players a little bit more room to operate inside. And of course with that no charge circle coming in as well, there's a little bit more reward for going in there and going aggressively to the basket. I don't have any hobbies as such. Like, I kind of dabble a little bit around the garden. Try to have a hit of golf every so often, but nothing I'd call a hobby. I watch basketball. Is that a hobby? Spending time with my wife. Oh yeah, Yumcha is always good. I like taking the dogs for a walk actually. There's plenty of parks around where we live, and that's always enjoyable, and get out and get away from everything, get in the fresh air, get down to the beaches, and of course enjoy the beautiful golf courses when I get a chance. Yeah, I've got 2 pets. I've got a big German Shepherd named Chief and a smaller boxer named Max. For those of you who are a little bit older, you might recognise that Max and Chief also get smart characters. I think you got to put Andrew Gaze in that group. Cal Bruton Senior is in that group from what I can remember of him as a junior. James Crawford would have to be in there. Leroy Loggins, and again it's stretching my memory, but I was a young kid at the time, and I remember watching a guy by the name of Rocky Smith play for the St Kilda Saints back in the very early days of the ANBL, and he was one hell of a player, but I think there's plenty of debate for that 5th position. The day-to-day being with the team and just being in the basketball, I guess the routine of the basketball is just great, being on court every day and working with the team and being in something you love. And when you're not on court and in that environment and the competitiveness of preparing for the game and then getting in the game and seeing how your game plan works, it leaves a bit of an empty hole. I'm sure I'm driving my wife crazy at home right now.